Hello everyone, Ron and David here, coming to you from our website, astrologynewsreport.com.
Now we look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's in store in the heavens for August 24th to August 31st and beyond.
Mars is exactly conjunct Saturn tomorrow, Monday, August 25th. If you look carefully in the western sky after sunset, you can see the two planets, one reddish, the other yellowish, quite close to one another.
The intense combination of two of the most malefic energies in the zodiac has resulted in a lot of turmoil, upheaval, and destruction over the past several weeks. Although Mars and Saturn remain in close proximity for this coming week, by the end of the week they will begin to separate.
On September 4th, faster-moving Mars will advance into Scorpio, which will end the contact between the two planets and should lower the intensity level and lessen the energy for crisis and conflicts around the globe.
And in next week's show, we'll go through the entire zodiac to get a read on how Mars in Scorpio will shift things in your chart. Also, on Monday, August 25th, we have a new moon at 8 degrees of Leo. This begins the Hindu lunar month of Bhadrapada, named for the nakshatra in which the full moon occurs, which will be on September 8th in Purva Bhadra.
Note that Neptune will be opposite the new moon, and the full moon will be conjoined with Neptune. Thus, the planet of fantasy, delusion, deception, and suspicion will color the energy of the coming month, making this a not-so-good month for starting important new projects.
The month is born with the energy of Mars exactly conjunct Saturn, also not an auspicious combination.
Bhadrapada is not such a good month anyway. The nakshatra Purva Bhadra has a reputation for extreme events, regrets, and remorse. This lunar sign has a fascination for the dark side and is associated with bad behavior and a lot of grief.
A lot of disasters have occurred during this lunar month. Some recent examples: the 9/11 event, Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Irene, and the 2008 financial collapse.
Yes, David, this lunar month has a bad reputation.
All right, well, Mercury enters Virgo on Friday, August 29th. Virgo is one of the signs ruled by Mercury, as well as its sign of exaltation.
Therefore, we can expect an improvement to the significations of the planet of communications, data and information, and rational decisions.
Mercury will also encounter the energy of Rahu, which entered this sign back in July. When one of the nodes is in a sign with an exalted planet, it usually brings out the more positive qualities of that planet.
This combination of Mercury and Rahu is good for innovative approaches to information, and therefore inspiration, understanding, and insightful reporting.
Note, too, that while in Virgo, Mercury will be opposite to Uranus, which is across the way in the zodiac in Pisces. That sounds like an electrifying combination for extra juice for the thought process.
Yes, David, the planet of sudden events, independence, and rebellion will be exchanging energy with the planet of the media, providing us with more startling ideas, unexpected media reports, revelations, ultimatums from the rebels, and so forth. Should be interesting.
And one more item. Venus enters Leo on Sunday, August 31st. For Venus, Leo is not such a favorable sign. This is mostly due to the self-centered nature of the sign of the Sun, the planet of the ego and pride. Venus in this sign tends to bring out more of the selfish side of the planet of pleasures, luxuries, and, yes, at times, narcissism.
Leo is also the sign of kings and governments, and since Venus is the planet of harmony and agreement, it is possible that some of the conflict situations in the world could wind down while this transit is in progress.
But while in Leo, Venus will be opposite to Neptune therefore influenced by the planet of fantasy and deception. And for the first several days, we still have Mars plus Saturn in Venus's sign Libra, so Venus's energy is still tainted and suspect.
That's true, David. Sounds like we're still stuck with a problematic Venus for at least a few more weeks.
Thanks for visiting astrologynewsreport.com, and remember, you can get daily updates of planetary activity by following us on Twitter at Astro News Report.